All right. What's up, everyone? This is Neil Napier here. Welcome to this session. We'll get started in just a few minutes. I just, we're a little bit early. I want to make sure that we give people that are still coming in some time. But don't worry, I will entertain you for the next couple of minutes or so. Let me know, by the way, what part of the world you're coming in from. I'm in Finland. It's rainy these days here. We've had a really fantastic summer. It's been quite hot as well, but it's rainy right now. And on personal front, I had our second kid born about 4 weeks ago now. So she is 4 weeks old, lots of sleepless nights. So if I stutter or stammer, that might be why. Awesome. Okay, so we are going to be focusing on how you can create engaging courses without actually creating any content yourself, and how you can use that to get repeat buyers. So we'll talk about that today. Like I said, let me know where you're coming in from. Say hello as well. I'll see who's already on the call. Let me check. We've got Jim, Stephanie as well, and we've got Mohammed, Tim coming in from Canada. Okay, awesome. I don't see some of your names, by the way. I just see some of your names as friends. So if I don't call you out, that might just be why I'll just call you friend. But hopefully that's fine. So look, I want to focus on creating engaging courses today, but I want to address the elephant in the room right now. No one likes to spend weeks and months of their time creating a course and then turning out that no one's buying. So we're going to do it a little bit differently today. I'm going to show you how to actually first sell something and then create it. But again, with the method that I'll show you, you don't even need to create it yourself. You can leverage something that already exists out there, and you can use it to get repeat buyers. And this, by the way, is a really, really big market. It's a $165 billion market, and it's sped up in the last, I would say, few months or 18 months or so, partly because of the lockdowns, right? So people have been stuck at home. So instead of going outside to play, for example, or do things, waste time, go to bars and pubs and whatever, they've been consuming more and more content online. And if you are ever thinking about creating content, trust me, this is as best a time as you're ever going to have in your life. And I'll make sure that once you're done with this session, you'll feel excited. You'll feel like, yes, you want to go out there, create something and offer it to people so you can tap into this big market. So as I mentioned, most courses take months and months to create, and they don't even get consumed, right? That's the second problem. For starters, the courses take months to create. Second, when you create that, let's say you sell 100 copies, you might find 5 or 10 people have actually consumed the course. And I don't have to tell you, but that's a bad thing. If only 5 or 10 people have actually consumed your course, you may feel that you're a bad teacher. You're not, by the way. But there's so much distraction online that happens. So you may feel you're a bad teacher, you're not. Also, what ends up happening because of that is that people don't actually come back to you to buy another thing from you. Now, I don't have to tell you that business is all about, making as many offers as you can to as many people as you can. And if you're not able to make multiple offers to people, you're not going to make money long term. So most courses take months to create and they don't get consumed. We want to change that, because when people come in and they consume your course, number one, they're going to continue buying from you. And number two, they're also going to then try and recommend more people to come and buy from you. The whole word of mouth thing happens when you have a really amazing product, really amazing course. And again, like I said, your course doesn't need to be amazing. It needs to be good enough. But if people go through it, they are going to recommend others to do that as well. So why are we trying to solve this problem? I mean, obviously you saw that, this is a problem. Why am I hell-bent on solving this with you, for you? Well, there are a few reasons for that. Number one, courses that get completed get repeat buyers. So there have been numerous studies that have been done on this topic that basically showcase that if someone was to consume 100% of your course, if they were going to engage, they are 4 times to 10 times more likely to tell other people about your product. So for the simplest reason that you get, I'm kind of confusing it. That's the word of mouth, right? So the word of mouth thing is when someone completes your course and they tell others about it. That's the second thing. The first thing, of course, is when someone completes your course, they want to know what's next. Like I offer coaching at $5,000 and even $25,000 a year. And one of the fastest way for me to get coaching clients is to have them go through a course, finish that course, do a few tasks, and then they're like, you know what, Neil, I can see what you do. I'm more interested. Tell me, how can we work together? So repeat buyers and word of mouth customers as well. New word of mouth customers. So you spend no money on advertising. You waste no resources on such things. Courses are by far the most passive form of money machine. They really are. I mean, I hate using that word because it makes it sound like, we're peddling some pipe dream, but it's an absolute fact. If I think about myself, right, we sell a lot of software, as you know. Software has a regular upkeep that is required. We keep adding new features. We keep paying for hosting, for developers, fixing bugs, whatever. There's a cost to it. Yes, there's passive income, but there's a big cost to it. With digital courses, the margin is so high because once you create a course, once you publish it, there's zero additional cost for it. Sure, you may pay something for a membership site, but if you play your cards right, as today you will see, you don't even need to pay monthly for something like that, right? So courses can be high margin, passive form of money machine. You sell 5 to 10 of these a week and you're easily making $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Our customers, in fact, have used courses to generate over $1 million with Kyvan. This stat is a little bit older. It's from 2019. This number has gone up dramatically since. But I like that. I mean, especially last year was a big one for all digital product creators. I like that because it shows that our customers are getting results with courses that they're creating and selling. And the good thing is you can sell anything to anyone. So this is something that a lot of people say like, hey, I'm not an expert, so should I still create a course? I'll address that in a little bit, by the way. You don't need to be an expert to do this. I've got a question for you right now, and I want you to think about it, and I want you to write your answer in chat for me, so me and my team can check basically what you're saying, okay? Have you ever created a course to sell or want to create one and make 5-figure passive months? Simple question. Have you ever created a course to sell or want to create one and make 5-figure passive months? Yes or no? I'll let you comment. Okay, lots of yeses coming in. If it's a no, by the way, this session might not be for you, and that's completely okay. But if it's a yes, if you want to create course, you code them yourself or just use the material that's already available out there and make 5 figures a month passively, this will be for you. Now, the worldwide e-learning market is projected to be worth $325 billion in 2025. That's really big. In 2014, it was $165 billion. In 2025, it's expected to be $325 billion. That's really big. And the self-paced online learning market in the US alone is estimated to be this year worth close to $16 billion. Self-paced online learning, right? So courses, exactly what we're talking about today. There's tons of courses, for example, Photoshop, graphic designing, web development, drawing, all these different things. And a lot of that course consumption is moving to mobile as well. So people are looking to consume content on mobile. That's pretty good. But what's stopping you from taking a slice of this really, really big pie? Look, I'm by no means saying that you do this and you're going to make billions of dollars a year. It's impossible, right? It really is impossible. Even the best info product creators are probably doing a few million a month. But that's still a slice of the pie. Even if you were to take a smaller slice of that pie, you could still do 5 figures a month passively. So again, I ask you, what's stopping you? Type in the chat right now, what's stopping you from going out there and selling courses, selling content? Let me know in the chat box. I'll wait. So we did good. I can see responses coming in, by the way, which is great. Just keep typing. What's stopping you from succeeding from selling your courses? Now, we actually did the survey internally a few weeks ago. So we asked our customers, we showed them the same thing that I've showed you. We asked them, okay, what is stopping you from succeeding online and selling your courses? This is what they said. Problem number one, they said, is that creating content from scratch takes too long. Plus, I'm not an expert. This came up quite often, by the way. Creating content from scratch takes too long, and I'm not an expert. Look, I get that. But here's my counter argument. If you want to, let's say, you're a motivational speaker, or you want to be a motivational speaker, you know a little bit, but you haven't actually done any motivational speaking yet. You want to teach other people, you want to help other people, but you hold yourself back because you're like, hey, I'm no Tony Robbins. So, Tony Robbins is doing great. I'm not him. There's no way people will listen to me. Right? That's what most people think, is like, I'm not the best in the sub niche in the market that I'm in, so I can't do this. That's their biggest problem. Well, I can tell you this right now, that there are people that dislike Tony Robbins. A good number of people, like millions of people, that don't like Tony Robbins, and they would rather listen to someone else. Now, it doesn't mean they're looking for someone better than Tony Robbins. They're looking for someone who has a different world experience, who perhaps thinks about things differently, who sees things differently. So it's like, being in a relationship with someone. There's someone for everyone. That's what they say. There is someone for everyone. No matter how you look, no matter what your personality is like, there's always someone who's a good counterpoint to you. So you don't need to be an expert to help people. You just need to be good enough. There's another sort of anecdotal story where these two friends are walking in the forest, and then they spot a bear. So one of the friends starts running, the second one starts running as well. He goes like, why are you running? Like, we're not supposed to run. What if do you think you can outrun a bear? He goes, no, I can outrun you though. And that's the point. I mean, kind of bad for the friends, but that's the point, that you don't need to be an expert course creator. You don't need to be an expert at what you're teaching. You do need to be better than people who you're teaching to. That's all it's about. That's it. And I can tell you, if you've worked on your craft for, let's say, even 50 hours, you already know more than someone who's done 0 hours and they want to learn. So number one, there's that. Number two, creating content from scratch. I will show you today, step by step, how to utilize legal, high quality content that's available out there. Okay, so I'll talk about that later today. Problem number two. Now, even if I create an actual course, my customers don't consume it and I lose repeat sales. This happens all the time to me. People say, okay, even if I create a course, my customers don't actually end up consuming it, which means that I lose repeat sales. So I don't want to spend, $50 getting a customer who's only going to buy once. Completely understandable. So again, this is where if you can improve the course completion rate, I can promise you people will continue to buy more and more. Your ROI will go up. So if this is one of your concerns, that people are not going to like your course, they're not going to complete your course, don't worry, we'll fix that today as well. Problem number three, people say, I'm not tech savvy and I hate being on camera. And again, I completely get that. It is difficult if you have to be overly technical, right? If you have to be in a position where you are dealing with lots of moving parts and some things can go wrong, this and that, right? You don't have to worry about that today. The process, the method I'll show you is as plug and play as it can be. So I'm going to summarize the bullet points that you're going to learn today. Here's what you'll see today. Number one, how to create courses to sell without actually creating them. Number two, how to increase engagement rate on your courses, how to increase engagement rate and completion rate on your courses so people actually go through them, and as a result of which they're more likely to consume the content, they're more likely to buy from you. Then how to get repeat buyers by delivering excellence. And again, I'm saying this over and over again, this is going to be the theme for today. You don't need to be an exceptional teacher. You don't need to be an exceptional course creator to do all of this. Number four, how to deliver your English courses in multiple languages. And trust me, if you had given me this 2 years ago, I would have bit your hand off, because I've had so many Spanish speaking customers who are like, Neil, you know what, we want to pay you $97, $497, even $997 for your courses, but we don't speak English. Do you have something in Spanish? Now, obviously, I'm like, no habla español. I don't know, like I don't speak Spanish. But if I could take my course in English and with a couple of clicks, not just transcribe it into Spanish, but actually translate it into Spanish, that's pretty awesome. Right? That is really, really good. So I'll show you how you can do all of this today. And for complete transparency, for 20 people on this call, I'm going to give you an incredible package deal where we give you full access to our secret course creation app and done for you courses as well. So I'll give you that deal at the end of this session, again, for full transparency. But even if you're like, nope, I don't want it, you're still going to learn a lot of things today. But I can tell you, if you do take this deal that I'll offer you at the end, the speed of success would just be much faster for you. The velocity of success, you'll get there much, much faster. Now, quick disclaimer before we go any further. I will walk you through a very specific system that I'm now using myself and is bringing me consistently great results at the time of this webinar. My results are certainly not typical, and there's a good chance that you will not get the same results. However, I am happy to show you exactly what is working for me right now for free, but do note, it is not for everyone. So that out of the way, if you don't know me, my name is Neil Napier. I have been an online marketer since 2012. That's my firstborn. He's almost 3 now, and he looks mischievous in that photo. He still is. Right, he still is, I can tell you that much. But I actually got started in online business by total accident. It was never sort of my aspiration to even run a business, let alone an online business. I actually was working for a software development company in England back in 2008, 2010. But 2010, I got let go, I got fired partly because of recession. We were creating software for banks, so I got fired. But also, I was a little bit lazy. Like I wasn't really pulling my weight. So I understand, that I got let go. It happens. But then I realized that the reason I wasn't pulling my weight was because I didn't want to work for someone else. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life stuck in a cubicle trying to make money for someone else. So that's when I decided to change things up. And since 2012, I've been selling information products. Then I moved to software products in 2013. And my main focus is to help people streamline their business. My main focus is to help other people make money. And I can tell you, my biggest wins in my business have come from selling courses that people love. People love and consume. Now, we do quite well. I mean, just in the first 6 months of 2021 alone, we did over $1 million in sales. That's approximately $6,000 per day was our revenue. Let me actually see what it is right now. I can quickly check. I haven't looked at the numbers for quite some time because I've been on a paternity leave for some time because just had the second born. So I haven't looked at the numbers. Let me just check right here how we're doing so far. Okay, so these are the numbers you can see over here. So $1.38 million. This is from the 1st to 19th. I've checked until the 19th of August. And these are all the numbers. So about just under $6,000 a day. That's what we've done. So it's been pretty good, right? But again, I'm not kind of showing this to you to kind of show you, hey, look how much money we make. But I just want to emphasize that we know what we're talking about. Like all these things that I'm showing to you today, we do it day in, day out. Now, I want to go back and look at the problems one more time. Problem number 1, creating content from scratch takes too long. Plus, I'm not an expert. Problem number 2, even if I create a course, my customers don't consume it and I lose repeat sales. And problem number 3, I'm not tech savvy and I hate being on camera. And again, I completely get these problems. As I told you, you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to create a course from scratch. As I told you, with what I'll show you today, your course completion rate will go from 5 to 10% to as high as 50 to 60%. And problem number 3, if you're not tech savvy, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to be on camera either. You can do everything that I'll share with you, even without recording any audio if you don't want to, even without any outsourcing if you don't want to do it. So let me ask you this question, and obviously this is a rhetorical question. What if you could, in 3 steps, build, profit charge your courses, and get repeat customers? What if you could take 3 steps that you can do today once you have everything I'll show you, so you can build and make some changes to your courses so you can profit charge them, and because of which get repeat buyers? Let me know. Type in a yes if you think that'd be awesome, or type in a 3 if you're ready for these 3 steps, because the steps are quite simple and I'm going to show you how to bring everything together. I'm going to show you how to basically create handheld courses that get consumed, that get repeat buyers, that get word of mouth marketing, so you don't need to spend any money on advertising. So if you're ready for 3 steps to create, publish, and profit, type in a 3 right now in chat. I'll grab a sip of water and then we'll keep moving. I'll wait for lots of 3s to come in so I know you are still listening to me. Okay, so I can see we're getting a lot of 3s. That's always fantastic. Let's go and look at each and every step in detail. Step number one, I want you to start building out your courses. So let's talk about this. And again, it's going to scare a lot of you, but don't worry, I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to give you an easy method to do this, and there's going to be a demo a little bit later as well. So how do you typically build courses? What's the typical process? What do gurus say about doing courses? They say, okay, go ahead and do market research, spend months building out your courses and publish it and hope it sells, right? That's really what they say. Like, I know one prominent guru just talks about doing surveys and, based on those surveys, creating a course and then sending that course to beta users, blah, 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 do this, do that. It's a good method. Like, look, I'm not saying it's a bad method, don't do it. It's a really good method if you have time to wait. If you can wait a few months to make your first few sales, then that's perfectly fine. Absolutely wait and do that. It's a good method because this is typically what it looks like, right? You research the topic, and then to actually create the course, you write the script, you record the video, you edit the video, you figure out how to get it online and get paid, and you teach the course. That's the typical process. Here's my way, which I think is a much, much better way. Sell before you build. Now, I didn't come up with that. I don't want to take credit and say I'm the creator of this idea. I mean, it's existed forever, right? One of my early mentors, Colin Terrier, teaches it as the FIDL method, FIDIL, which is fuck it, do it live. Apologies for the profanity, but F it, do it live, which is you create your course in front of people while you're doing it. So for example, I could literally take this presentation that I'm creating in front of you, and I could take parts of it and turn that into a course if I wanted to. So we actually do this with the validation funnel. I want to show you this. So this is one of the courses that we teach. It's called the validation funnel. It's about, I think, an hour or two long. I can't remember. It was done some time ago, but it is very, very relevant. This is the fuck it, do it live. But this goes through the entire process of actually creating your course after you have sold it, right? So the key idea is that you want to go out there and sell your idea first. And a lot of people are scared about this. Like, if I challenge you right now to go out there and sell your course idea, you might say, oh no, Neil, you know what? I got to work on it. I got to create a lot of it, then I'll sell it. The problem is, if you do that, you might end up wasting weeks or months of your time with a course that no one wants, or with an idea that no one's interested in. So the best thing you can do is to actually go out there, sell the idea first, and then you create it. So for example, in one of the instances when we did this, we collected $1,081 even before we created the course. This is what I did. I made a Facebook post saying that, hey, a lot of people have been asking me about content creation for social media. Like, how do we create a lot of content for social media quickly? In fact, we create 30 days of content for social media in less than 30 minutes. I want to show you this, but I want to show you this live on call. In fact, I'm going to actually create 30 days of content live on call. So here's what you need to do. This training is going to start at $97, but if you get in, you only have to pay $37. And when you pay early, I'm also giving you as a bonus the 30 days of content that we create live in front of you. So I'm going to give it to you to use it as you see, please. That's your bonus for signing up quickly. If you were to sign up for $97, this would be available as an extra upsell. So it's up to you, right? So this is a validation funnel. Like, I have no idea if people are going to like this course idea or not. In fact, sometimes when I've done this, the idea is completely flopped. Once I wanted to teach people about how to develop software, crickets. I made like $200 in sales. I was like, you know what? This is not going to float. It's not worth my time. I don't want to spend a couple of hours creating this course live. I just paid everyone that money back. Simple. But because I collected that $1,081, I was able to then take that course, and in the future, I was able to sell more of it by having it already recorded. So that's what you do. You basically put out a question. If you have an email list, fantastic. Even if you don't, you can use your Facebook profile to ask the simple question. Look, we're really good at this. A lot of people have been asking about how we do this. I want to teach this stuff, but I've never taught this before. And when we do, it's going to sell at X price. But if you want this at like a heavy discount, you can get it right now. That's it. You sell them that. Now, I'll tell you this. Even after this, if you're like, Neil, I still don't want to be on a live call and create 2 hours worth of content? Well, I'm going to give you an easy way to build V1 of your course. In the demo video that you'll see in a little bit, in like 10 minutes or so, you will see how to actually create content using Creative Commons videos on YouTube, which don't have copyright restrictions, which you can use, as in you can use commercially as well. So I'll show you how to actually create your courses using YouTube Creative Commons videos, but I'll tell you how to use PLR as well in such a case. So when it comes to creating a course, I'm sure you have paid for or you have received as a bonus a ton of PLR before, right? It's good, like the content is generally good, but the problem is everyone has the same content. There's no distinction in that, and sometimes the content isn't that good, like it just isn't. Or maybe the content isn't so good as a PDF, it might be better than as a video, all these different things. So we actually have 1 hour training on this as well. Let me show you this one. Okay, so there's a ton of training, as you can see on the left. This is, by the way, called Smart Academy. This entire training is about 60 to 100 hours of training, depending on which level you get. And like this, we actually share with people how to create courses using YouTube Creative Commons videos and then how to drive traffic to them. So we have, again, just to repeat, we have a ton of training on this. So what you can do in this case is you can use PLR content. So what I would do, for example, is I would literally go out there, find PLR content relevant to my niche, and then I would get that converted into a video, or at least an audio, right? It doesn't even have to be a video, at least an audio. So it's a bit different from what they have delivered before. So one of my sites that I use, for example, let me see if I can show you that, is called IDPLR. I think we even have an account there, but I haven't used it for quite some time. So IDPLR, there's a ton of courses, there's a lot of ebooks. You can literally lift an ebook and turn that into a course, like into a video course. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to repurpose the content that already exists out there. But like I said, if you use the YouTube Creative Commons method, it's actually even better. I'm going to show you that in just a little bit of time. Now, with the platform that we have, which is Coursium, by the way, you can also just connect your Zoom and Google Drive account, and you can import videos from there, and you can simply turn them into video content as well. But again, we'll come to that a little bit later. So if you've been worried about, like, how do I create course, is it difficult, is it complicated? It really is not. We have a ton of training on it. I mean, I showed you some courses that we have as well. It's one of the easiest things you can do. The harder thing, by the way, is actually, setting it up and selling it, which brings us to step number 2. So when it comes to selling and setting up this kind of course, a lot of people complicate it, right? So we actually have an entire membership site platform. It's called MemberView. It works, but a lot of people tend to just have an open download link. Now, I would not advise you to have an open download link, because literally anyone can get access to that. Right, it can get shared on black hat sites and social media, and now suddenly the whole world has your course to view and use. So I would advise you against doing that. Don't do that. But you can also, what you can also do is you can set up a full-fledged membership site. Now, again, if you don't have one, don't worry. In the future, we talk more about this. There is a simple way to create your pages and password protect them, though. Like, if you're just starting out, I would advise you against any complicated technical setup. This is how our setup with Coursium works. You go to your PayPal or Stripe, you set up your product in there, you get a buy button, and within that PayPal or Stripe setup as well, when you collect the lead, you can either automatically mail them with this password protected page, or you can mail them from within PayPal or Stripe as well, right? So what you can do then is you can sell these products using PayPal or Stripe and deliver the pages automatically. So again, just to paint the picture for you, use PayPal or Stripe, you sell the course, someone pays for it, and you automatically send them an email saying, here's your access. Now, if you're like, hey, I don't want to do it automatically, you can do it manually as well. No problem. You can do it manually as well. So within Coursium, for example, you can actually create course pages. So you can create pages, and I'll show you a demo of this shortly, as I said, that you can use to showcase your course. And the videos in the course can also be shared with people. So if you wanted to build something, for free, you could do that as well. Now, one of the key things that Coursium does, which is different to every other e-learning app out there, is that we actually put automatic transcription under the video. I'll show you this in an example as well shortly, but underneath the video, we put transcription as well as we do translation in 35 different languages. So this is how you actually supercharge your profitable courses. Like, I sell in the English market. I told you that. I sell in the English speaking market. But if I wanted to go into Spanish speaking market or French or German, the problem is I'd have to hire translators. I'd have to pay them a lot of money. They charge per minute basically. And then I would have to pay them to actually read out the content. I would have to sync everything up. It's a bit messy. Coursium takes care of all of this. So here's what Coursium does. It transcribes the entire content for you automatically. Okay, so if you got a video, Coursium creates the text. If you have text, Coursium creates the audio. And it can do that in multiple languages. And then once the videos are done, you can edit them, you can merge or slice them. And as I mentioned before, you can repurpose content from any video out there. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you a short demo of Coursium. So what you will see shortly is going to be a short demo of Coursium. You're going to see it in action, but note that if you have time, either myself or someone from my team, Dave's going to come back in later, a little bit later, and he's going to show you this in action as well. And he's going to show you how this works from start to finish. But again, for now, I want to focus on giving you a quick run through of how Coursium can be used to create and sell your courses quickly in multiple languages without actually doing all the legwork. So here we go. Welcome to Coursium. In this demo, I'm going to show you how to create a Coursium e-learning course in just 3 simple steps. The first step is to get your video. I'm going to click here on video and then click on add new. When we add new, we have a lot of different options. We can add from a URL. We can add from YouTube, we can add from Vimeo, or from Facebook, or from Dropbox, or even from our computer. Now we're going to add from YouTube. So we go into YouTube and we search for affiliate marketing for beginners, but we can't just use these videos. They are copyrighted. So what you need to do is go to filters and click on Creative Commons. Now this shows us all the videos that the creator has put on YouTube for us to use for free legally. So here's one right here, affiliate marketing tutorial for beginners. Just click on it. Grab the URL. Now go back to Coursium. Now what we want to do here is choose our video language. We're going to set this to English, United States. Next we are going to click on YouTube and we're going to paste the URL in here and then upload the video. Now as you can see, our video is in Coursium. Next we will edit and customize it. We will call this our affiliate marketing video. Set this to public and we will call this one marketing. And just type marketing here, just so we have something in place. And then we will add the URL. For this URL, we're going to set it to affili-market. And then we're going to save that. Now, up at the top, you will see information updated, info updated. And now we have finished step 1. We have added our video. Next step is to create our course page. This is the place our customers will access their course after paying us for it. Click on video page and then click on add new. And we're going to call this our test page. Then the URL can be testpage.coursium.net. And you can set a logo here if you want as well. And there's a lot more options. But for now, we're just going to save this. Step 1 is done. We have added our video. Step 2 is now done. We have created our course page. Now we bring those two together in step 3. For step 3, we will go back to our video section. Scroll down to the video we just uploaded. We're going to go in here and add password protection for this video and then select yes for required password. We're going to go with an easy password today, 1234. And we're going to save that. And then we simply click on the settings option again. From the drop-down list, we select add to our test page. And just like that, our course video from step 1 is now on our course page we created in step 2. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Let's go to our video pages and open our test page. And there it is. Affiliate marketing added to our test page. Now we will open the actual page itself by clicking up here. And there it is. When I click on it, it requires that I enter my password. Your customers will receive the password when they pay you for the course through a PayPal or Stripe button. It's all automated. So I type the password, 1234. Click continue, and here's our video. So step 1, add our video. Step 2, create our course page. And step 3, add the video course to the course page. This is all there is to it. So what did you think about Coursium? I can tell you it's a pretty good app, and that short demo didn't quite cover everything I wanted to show to you. So hopefully I'm going to have Dave step in here a little bit later and he can talk a little bit about Coursium as well. He's from my team, and he's been overlooking the development of Coursium all this time. And the best part, like I said, is for us, we are also moving all our courses over to Coursium. It makes sense, because it allows us to not only present the courses in a way that they can be consumed with transcriptions, but also have them translation ready for people around the world. So if I have customers coming in from, say, Spain or France or Germany or all these other places with different languages, they can also consume these courses. So for me, by the way, because of all of this, the profitability goes up as well. And I want you to think about the same, because when you sell your course to, say, 100 people, you could have another 20, 30, 50, even potentially another 100 who can watch your course in a different language. So it could potentially double up the revenue that you're making. And because the completion rate increase because of the transcriptions and how Coursium is structured, you get more value out of it. So starting today, you too can easily start a profitable e-learning business, and that's my focus today. There's no technical mumbo jumbo. You don't have to build a list. You don't have to create websites. You don't need expensive equipment. No hosting and domain fees, nothing to download or install, no buffering, no complicated setup, no commercials from YouTube, no overhead costs. So all your videos are hosted by us. So there's no additional cost for you. In fact, the offer that you will see today, you get unlimited hosting for that, for your course videos. Right? You don't need to create transcriptions. You don't need to create a studio. There's no need to write scripts, no need to research topics, no expensive editing software, no traffic hijacking on YouTube. Like everything that I've shown you today is completely legal, completely white hat, right? And again, as I mentioned, most importantly, no hosting cost for, say, Vimeo or Vista or any other service. So let's go through this one more time. What are the benefits of hand-holding style e-learning courses? Well, here's why this is important. With Coursium, you can easily convert the gigabytes of PLR that you have already own, that's in your hard drive, and you can turn that into courses, right? You don't ever have to be on camera unless you really want to. Like if you want to be on camera, fine. But if you don't need to. Your students can actually learn with video as well, or with audio, or with text, at the same time. So it's all available to learn at the same time. Number 4, since students are able to learn in their preferred style, they will retain more, they will complete more of your course, and it's going to work in your favor. More students means more sales, which means more profit in your bank. And again, when students come back for more, they will give you great reviews, great testimonials, and send more students your way as a result, which also again means more sales, more profit in your bank. So Coursium is a really fantastic service. You can create your own e-learning courses. There's a powerful e-learning course page creator, and e-learning course content is included as well. So you've got some done for you courses included for you as well. There's nothing to install, and there's a whole lot more with this. Coursium offers you all 3 primary learning styles. You get videos, so you can showcase content via videos, via slideshows, charts and graphics, whatever you see fit. You can also have courses with audio, so MP3s, lectures, discussions, anything you want to have in place. And of course, you can have ebooks in their written ideas and closed captions as well, so people can go through the content in text style. So for me, for example, I prefer to have both video and text side by side. So you can have both of them, all of them in place on one screen. Now, Coursium gives you ready-to-profit video e-learning courses, also from the hottest selling niches. So you can literally set up and profit 25x faster today. So with this offer that we have created for you today, what you're getting, we're actually going to give you done for your courses, so you can be ready to go in the computer and technology niche, personal development, health and fitness, entrepreneurship, writing and content creation, and also politics and social science. And again, a quick walkthrough of the features of Coursium. You can import videos from Zoom, Google Drive, Vimeo, Dropbox, URL. You can even do that from Facebook. You can create course pages, simple course pages that work. So you get custom subdomain, and you can add buy buttons so you can collect money within your Coursium page, of course, into your PayPal or Stripe account, and you can deliver the courses. You also get one-click sharing. So you get one-click sharing so you can generate tons of free traffic by sharing your Coursium, business Coursium content with other people. You can transcribe content both ways. That is, you can take a video content and transcribe into text. You can take text content and create audio out of it. So if you take a PLR ebook, you can create audio courses out of that as well. And you can edit videos once they are done. Look, this is how Coursium stacks up to other e-learning systems. If you compare us to, say, Adobe Captivate Prime, that's $1,600 a year. If you compare us to Learn-a-Pon, that's $8,388 per year. And Docebo will take you, 3 months to even register an account. Again, we are not a membership site software. They have their place. In fact, we have our own. And if you were to get this deal today, further down the line, we'll give you an exceptionally good discounted deal on our membership software as well. But for now, I want to reiterate, I want to remind you that this is something that you can use to essentially go out there and create and sell your e-learning courses quickly. And by the way, just FYI, if you were to get the deal that I'm about to show you shortly, you will also get the commercial license for free. So as I mentioned, for 20 people, I want to give you an incredible package deal where we give you full access to our Coursium app. So who wants everything that we have to offer today at a ridiculously low price? Type in bundle, by the way, because as always, we do these bundle deals on these sessions, and shortly, once the link is ready, our team's going to drop a link for you to get access to it. So with this deal, I want to give you the unlimited deluxe business white label, everything that we have for Coursium. I just got excited there. Everything that we have for Coursium, I want to give you all of this for a one-time price. And again, I want to promise you this, people out there are going to be paying a lot more for this than what you are paying. In fact, I'll show you in just a few minutes how much other people are paying, and I'll show you how much you will have to pay for all of this today. Let me open that up as well so I can show you that in just a little bit. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Let me open that up for you. Okay, I'll have it open, I'll have it ready, so when the time comes, I can show you what other people are paying as well. Now, here we go. So when you get into this funnel, you will first see Coursium Commercial. Now, everything that I've shown you more or less is covered in the commercial license. So with Coursium Commercial, you can create up to 100 videos for your e-learning courses on a high-speed service. So you can create, again, I repeat, up to 100 videos for your e-learning courses. And again, that's just one time, by the way, because each video that you publish has storage fees, has bandwidth fees. So we give you limit of up to 100 videos. You can create unlimited course pages to sell and host your e-learning courses. You get also 10 done for you e-learning courses in multiple niches, right? So we actually give you 10 done for you courses, and I can ask Dave to show that a little bit later today as well. And you get access to all of those, which you can publish inside of Coursium, and you can start putting them out there. You can edit, merge, slice, and repurpose video and audio content. You can upload or import video from Zoom, Facebook, Google Drive, Vimeo, Dropbox, and other places. It's really feature-rich platform. I mean, to be honest with you, this could also just replace your video hosting, right? So even if you had regular videos for sales videos or anything else for internal training, you could use this as well. But again, we are focusing on courses in this case because I think that's where you can get the most amount of mileage with this. Now, what is this all actually worth? See, here's the thing. Once you get all of this set up, you're gonna get incredible value. You're getting thousands of dollars worth of premium video e-learning courses that you can use, right? You're getting a top-notch web-based course creation app, and everything that you will see today is a specially designed offer for you. So you get to start using it, you start to get results with it pretty much immediately. Plus, remember, with all of this, you actually get bonuses as well. So we're going to be doing a live training. I believe it's on Tuesday. So I can't remember the date right now. Let me just check. Tuesday on the 24th, we'll be doing a live training to kind of show you how to make 6 figures with Coursium. So we'll go in depth into this, and I'll share with you how to generate 6 figures with Coursium, number 1. Then I'll talk about curation pitfalls as well. So, if you are doing content curation, you need to know how to do it the right way, because if you do it the wrong way, you'll get stuck, and I don't want you to get stuck. So we'll talk about that as well. Plus, I'll give you access to another software called Video Alchemy that's going to help you create videos. Now, this itself will be available at $47. That's for the commercial license. But again, I don't want you to get just that. Like I said before, I'm going to give you a bundle deal today where you unlock everything. So the next thing that people will see in the funnel is Coursium Unlimited. Now with this, you can create unlimited e-learning courses, you can have unlimited player languages, and you can also auto video detect language. So you can detect language from the video automatically. So, plus you can have unlimited videos in here as well. So let me walk you through all of this. With this one, which is a no-brainer, you can build and maintain a course creation business with no limits. You can have as many videos as you want within your courses. You're not restricted to 100. We give you unlimited player languages. So you can translate your transcriptions, you can translate your videos into unlimited number of languages that we have, right? And we have a ton of them. Like if you're thinking, hey, is this included? It probably is. I mean, as long as you're not thinking of some obscure language, which, 100 people in the world speak right now. But as long as it's, common, as long as, for example, Google supports it, we support it as well. And there's also a built-in auto video language detector. So this is, by the really cool feature. With this, you can make your international customers feel right at home when they come to your page. So when someone lands on a page, it will automatically detect the language, and they'll be like, you know what? I can automatically hear the content and see the transcription in Spanish. That's pretty awesome, right? So you get to unlock this feature as well with this. Plus, you're also getting our secure password protection architecture on a premium quality service. Okay? When you get this, you get premium password protection architecture as well, which is going to make sure that your content is delivered with high speed and with full protection. Now, there's more. That's the unlimited offer, which again, if you think about it, I'm really kind of giving you unlimited video hosting, aren't I? Right, that's going to be for $197. People are going to pay $197 for this as they go through it. Now there's more. You're also getting access to Coursium Business. With this, we're going to give you 20 additional done-for-you courses. So we gave you 10 before with the main offer, and now you're getting 20 more. You get custom domain integration for 1 domain. You get 10 team member accounts, done-for-you business website. You can customize your website a lot more with PayPal checkout integrations. If you wanted to sell course creation as a service, well, you can do that now with this. You can add business client testimonials and a lot more things. Plus, we give you done-for-you lead magnets. Actually, I think it's 50 or 100 of those. So if you wanted to use those lead magnets to generate business leads, you can do that. You get done-for-you consultancy pack, access to also bonuses, which include price wars and local upsell. So with this essential upgrade to Coursium, like I said, you're getting a beautiful done-for-you website that we have created for you. You're also getting 20 additional done-for-you courses. Just load them up in Coursium and you're ready to sell them, right? You get to brand your website with your very own domain. So you get 1 domain for that. You also get 10 team member access. Okay, so if you're using the business license especially, you may need extra people to help you, and you get the team license with that. All right. Plus, as I said, for the rest of today, we are offering on this webinar 100 done-for-you lead magnets to land business clients. So it's not 50, it's actually 100. You get 100, plus you get bonuses, which include done-for-you consultancy pack, price wars, as well as local upsell, which is training to help you get your foot through the door with local businesses and then sell them more expensive services. So you get access to that as well. And there's still more. People who get this will also be able to see this as an upgrade, which is Coursium White Label Agency. Now, this is advanced agency technology, advanced white label technology. You can remove all Coursium branding, you can add team members, you can sell client accounts, and you can do a whole lot more. So let me walk you through each of these. With the Coursium white label agency, you can literally customize the app as your own and sell access to clients. You can put your own logo on top and you can give access to the clients. You can add up to 200 agency clients with this. Okay? So 200 agency clients. Then you can add up to 100 team members. So we have increased that limit from 10 team members up to 100 team members, which is a lot, by the way. It is a lot. Then you also get next level done for you agency tools. You get next level done for you agency tools, which give you everything you need to get your business started and keep going. So these includes done for you sales proposals, email swipes, telemarketing scripts, business cards, rates cards, letterheads, and more. Plus we give you professional legal documents. Professional legal documents. You get access to those as well. Now, we've got some special bonuses available as well for this, which includes Facebook ad templates and creatives. So we give you, I think, about 100 Facebook ad templates that you can use for advertising as well. The next upgrade, that, by the way, that white label is going to be available at $297. I think it's $197, something like that. Then the next upgrade people are going to see is our funnel viewer, which is our ultra fast funnel building platform. Like the pages with this platform load in less than 2 seconds, in some cases even 1 second. So it's a really cool platform. With this, you can create pages with 99.9% uptime. You get built-in checkout and reporting system. You get to pick and use 250 pre-done modern design pages. You can share your pages in your funnels as well. You can create unlimited funnels, pages, and serve unlimited visitors as well. Built-in product delivery system, built-in page importer, and a lot of cool things. Right? It's really a very powerful platform. It sells right now for $97. There is a ton of beautiful design templates. There's about 360 pre-designed pages within this platform, and you get access to all of this. And again, like I said, the key thing for me is that for this one, the pages load fast. And the best way I would use this, by the way, is I would go ahead and create a buy button within Coursium, and I would use one of the funnel viewer pages to sell your courses. That's what I would do. Okay, so integration with all these different things. It's a really good platform. In fact, what I'll do is a bit later, I think I'll also show you a demo funnel viewer, so you get to see how that works as well. Okay, you're getting access to that too. There you go, all these things, all these bonuses, funnel building checklist as well as traffic hacking checklist. So all in all, this is what the Coursium one-time price bundle looks like. And again, like I said, everything is priced at a one-time fee. So you will get access to Coursium commercial license. You will get Coursium unlimited upgrade included as well. You would get Coursium business. You will unlock Coursium white label and agency, which is a pretty damn big package by itself. Plus, we will also give you Coursium funnel viewer special. Now, I said this earlier, and I want to show you this just for transparency. This is what other people will be paying for this, right? So they'll be paying 47 plus 197 plus 59 plus 197 plus 77. I think it's 77 or 97, I'm not sure. But let me just add it all up. So this comes out to be, let me just check, 47 plus 197 plus 59 plus 197. Maybe some of you are better at math than I am, plus 77. So altogether, this is $577. Okay, so people will be paying $577 for all of this when they go through our funnel. Now, of course, the benefit to you is that you also unlock the bonuses that I promised you. So you get access to live training sessions, you get access to curation pitfalls, all future updates included, by the way. So any update that we do to Coursium, they get reflected for you automatically. So next year when we do Coursium 2.0, for example, you don't need to pay more. You just don't need to pay more. It's covered for you within your initial purchase. So you get access to all of this. Plus remember, if you combine all of this, you're also getting, I think, 25 or 30 done for you courses. 25 or 30 done for you courses, one of those. So altogether, I think it's a pretty exciting deal, easily valued at 5,670 people. You know, I could easily turn this into a webinar, which I intend to later to sell this via webinar, and charge $997. As I mentioned, people will actually be paying $577 to buy all of this step by step. But what I want to do is I want to give you this incredible bundle deal, because we do this when we launch a product. I want to give you this incredible deal at a one-time price of $247. Now, right now, the link is by invite only. So if you want a bundle link, type in bundle for me right now, and my team will drop a link privately for you. There are 20 people. If you don't type in bundle, you may miss out on one of the 20 seats that we're offering early on. You'll get maybe a later seat at a higher price, or some bonuses will be removed. So you have to comment bundle, and you have to get it as soon as you get the link, and my team will drop the link for you. Okay, one of the things I want to show you as well, again, by the way, remember I showed you these courses earlier. I showed you all these courses that we have. So one of them was Course Creator, one of them was Validation Funnel. We have a ton of other courses. There's Crazy Little Funnels. There's Email Deliverability and Writing. There's course on how to make crypto as an affiliate. There's courses on funnel creation, surveys. There's also extended courses on building membership sites, right? This is a 5-day course which includes an interview with Brian Dice, who is credited with building a business with $500,000 a month in revenue, a membership site business. These are pretty extended courses. You get that. You get a ton of different worksheets and checklists as well. So you get access to all these different things that are in there. There's, as I mentioned, about 100 hours worth of courses. You get access to all of this for a one-time payment of $247. So just comment and we'll drop the link for you. Otherwise, by now you can see the link here as well. Okay, you can hopefully see the link on the screen as well. Okay, so if you have questions, by the way, keep them coming in. If you are getting in, or if you want the link for yourself, just type in bundle so we know. Because like I said, it is on first come, first served basis, especially the Smart Academy bonus that I just showed you. It is restricted to 20 people only. So if you were to miss it for some reason, by the way, we would not be able to offer this to you again at that price. Okay? All right, I'll just wait. Okay, if you have questions as well, please keep them coming in. Like I said, I'll try and get Dave in a little bit later to kind of give you a longer walkthrough of Coursium and to answer some other questions as well that I may have missed. But also, I'll give you a demo of Funnel Viewer in just a little bit. So I know I kind of ran through that pretty quickly, but I wanted to just make sure, because we were going live, I wanted to make sure that you had access to everything here. So this is again what you're unlocking today: commercial license, unlimited upgrade, business license, white labeling agency, Funnel Viewer, as well as live training sessions. You're getting access to all of this, as well as the bonuses, which include the future updates, funnel building and traffic hacking checklists, and everything else. All of this at $5,670. Okay, I'm still waiting for questions. Let me actually check right now how many seats have gone. I think so far 13 have gone already, which is pretty quick. We kind of expected that because it's a really good offer. I mean, people are literally, like, if you were to just get the main offer and the upgrade number 1, that would cost you as much as this is costing. So just for buying those, I'm literally giving you the white label, Funnel Viewer, and everything else for free. So it's pretty good, right? Plus, like I said, that's the secret bonus. I promise you that you will get access to all our courses. That's about 60 to 100 hours worth of courses in there, along with tons of checklists. You get access to those as well. That is included for you only on this webinar, as long as you want the first 20 people. Okay? So there you go. $6,667 worth of value. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, right? What I'll do now quickly is I'll jump on over to the Funnel Viewer demo. I have something pre-recorded, so I'm going to play that demo for you. It's not that long, so watch that. Keep your questions coming. We'll keep answering them. Watch that demo, and then come back to me later, and we'll continue walking through. We'll continue doing some Q&A as well. And like I said, in the end, I'll bring back Dave in for an extended demo as well. Of Coursium. Okay, here we go. Hello and welcome to the Funnel Viewer demo. In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a funnel with Funnel Viewer, as well as have your products up and running so you can start selling. So when you first log in and when you first want to create your funnel, you're going to see this modal. In here, you need to pick any of these options. I'll come back to import funnel a little bit later. Really cool feature, and I want to leave the best to the end. But in this case, you can start with any kind of funnel. I'll pick sales funnel, and it gives you some preset pages that you can choose. Simply add more if you want, or just click next. Pick one of the funnel templates. So there are quite a few that we have in place already. We've got about 19 different templates planned, and you can pick any one you want. And each template comes with 10 different page types, and that will be able to associate the right page type with your needs. So I'm going to call this one Math Teachers. And let's go ahead and create our funnel. All right, so the funnel is created and it takes me straight into the editor, as you can see over here. If I just hover over here, you can see all the pages that are available as part of this funnel. You can quickly switch from one to the other and you can start editing it. It takes us a few seconds to load up all the elements in the page so that everything is available for you in real time as you're editing it. So there you go. For example, this is the upsell page where you can start selling something, you can make an offer. We can add a downsell page, a thank you page, and finally a checkout page as well. Checkout page is where the person actually pays you money. So let's go ahead and use this one. So this is our page and this is our editor. It's a really cool editor, really powerful editor because it's completely drag and drop. Think about having full control on your page and we give you that. Now, just so you know, we've got a second version of this editor in the works, and that's going to be a mix of block-based and drag and drop like this. So this is literally drag and drop anywhere, as you can see. But the next version is going to be block-based as well as drag and drop both, and you can mix and match it as you want. So if you're not too comfortable with this, it'll become easier for you when we release that new version in about a couple of months. So when I look in this one, I can see this is the image. If I want to shrink this image, I can do so by just doing that, for example, and I can move it here again. And you can see, I can see grid lines, the white grid lines, which allow me to see exactly where I need to place this. And I think it's in a pretty good position right now. If I want to edit this text, I'll go in, I'll click on edit text, and this is the text. I can change this from heading 3, for example, to heading 2 or heading 4, heading 1, it's entirely up to me. So I'll go for heading 2 in this case, and you can see now it's bigger. You can also, when you're done, just mark it done and you're good to go. Now, here's something you need to know about this editor. It's really easy for you to move stuff up and down, and as you do, you can see exactly where it's being placed as well. What's the distance between top and bottom? And of course, you can get it just right if you wanted to. And if you want to move multiple elements, just select one, select another, and you can move both of them up or down. So this one, in this case, I'm going to move the video to the middle. So let's go ahead and move the video to the middle. And you can see with this kind of index, now we know it's in the middle. And if I move this as well, I'll see another line here, which tells me we're now in the middle. So this is good. If I want to shrink the space a little bit, I'll just move it up top and the space gets shrunk. And then I can take all these things. Now let's say if I want to select everything here, I'm just going to select this, and say, okay, let's move everything up. And there you go. It starts moving everything up. So this is how easy it is for you to change your pages, for you to customize your pages with Funnel Viewer, with our funnel builder. It's a really first-class funnel builder with lots of ways for you to enhance the value by, for example, adding more text, adding picture, adding gallery, media if you want to, maps as well, shapes. So if you have a few shapes as well that you can choose. We then also have lines, buttons, menu items, languages, blocks, social, sharing buttons, a blog link if you have one. So if I click on this, for example, you can sort of put a blog type in here too, which I wouldn't really recommend for a funnel anyway, but you could have one. Then we've got a buy button and smart membership. I'll come to that in just a second. But there's languages too. So if I click on languages, you can give people the option to choose one or different languages. Now this is in beta at the moment, and eventually we'd be able to provide translation in multiple languages automatically as well. So the one thing I want to show you here as well is the buy button, which is pretty cool. So if I choose the buy button, it places the buy button right here, right? It gives me the option to place anywhere. Let's say if I want to put it right here. Okay, that's in place. I can go and edit it, and then I can go to properties and customize it as I want. I can choose button text, button color, size and borders, icon, shadows, any of those things. And here's a cool thing. If you have a product that you've created within this software, so let's say Meet Your Sales is one product that I've created, I can choose one of the different variants that's available, and I can sell that directly from this page. So I can just make sure everything looks fine as I expect. So if I want to change the color, let's say I want to change the color to red, I can apply. If I want to, so this is what the button is going to look like, right? So I want this to be red as well. There you go. Now this is what the button looks like. Button text is click here. I could say go buy now. Done. And you just apply, and that's it. Now you don't need to get your payment code from somewhere else and put it in here. You can start selling immediately because our smart products actually connects with Funnel Viewer with the smart funnels so that you can start selling products immediately. I'll show you that in a second as well. But now that you're happy with it, click on publish. You can save draft or you can backup or restore a version as well. But click publish and you're done. So it will take a few seconds for your page to be published, and once it is, if you want to, you can already preview it within this editor by clicking that button. And let me show you what this will look like. Great. Let's go ahead and go back to the editor. Another thing is that you can actually use auto layout feature to customize this layout for both desktop, tablet, or all desktop, tablet, and phone, or you could do it manually as well. I recommend doing it manually if you have a bit of time so you can perfect it as you want. But once you're happy with it, let's go back, let's close this editor, and let's go back and look at the page in reality. So there we are. The upsell page was the one that we were editing. I'm going to click on the view button and you will see that this is what the page now looks like. So this is exactly what we had in mind, and this is the page, and you can customize it, change it as you want as well. So you can see in the URL in the browser, this is what it looks like. Now, Funnel Viewer also comes with smart products, which basically is a house for all of your products that you want to sell using Funnel Viewer, smart funnels and smart products, that is. Now, Funnel Viewer is, of course, owned by Kyview, which is why you see the Kyview logo up there. But once you go into this, you'll see all the stats about everything that you've been selling. You'll see how many orders you've had, how many orders you've had in the month or the week, and for the entire year, for example, your revenue and other details as well. If I go into product overview, you can see how many products are available here and how many orders have been made and how much revenue you've generated. Now, if you want to add a new product, it's pretty straightforward. Just go ahead, click on new product. So once you click on that, you can pick digital products, click on next step, and you can put in whatever product information you'd like. So I'm going to put some of the information in here right now. So in this case, I'm going to sell another product that we have, which is Meet Video. And I'm going to just put down this in place as well. Let's go next. And you can either choose our Kyview checkout system, which is our parent company. So you can connect with PayPal, Stripe, and Paddle, or you can connect with JVZoo, Warrior Plus, ClickBank, Thrivecart, PayKickstart, I believe is coming up as well, many other things as well. Then you choose a price point that you want. So in this case, for example, I'm going to choose a subscription price point, and I'm going to say we want to charge $69 every month. And that's indefinite, there's no trial. I can set all these things up as you want. And this is a thank you page once people buy. Okay, so once they do, I'm going to go next. And if I want to collect leads as well, I could do all those things too. But once everything is set, now I can start selling this product from the page that I had previously created. But having said all this, the coolest feature I think of Funnel Viewer, well, one of the coolest features is actually import funnel. So let me show you how that works. So let's go into Smart Funnel. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start a new funnel, and I'm going to this time actually clone Tony Robbins' funnel. So Tony Robbins has a funnel that he sells. He's got a challenge funnel. It's called the Comeback Challenge. So I'm going to click on Import Funnel, and let's go ahead and add a few other URLs as well. So let's go ahead and add this URL. That's not the one. Okay, so this is the first one, which is going to be the pre-sale page. It's his opt-in page. And then this is going to be his welcome page. So this is going to be the thank you page. Just as important for classification. I'm going to click next and call this. And just so you're aware, this is what his funnel looks like. So this is his landing page that he has, and this is the thank you page that he has as well. So this is what we're going to clone into our system and use that as inspiration to build on. Now, of course, you should only really use the pages that you are allowed to, or you're going to make sufficient changes to them after. So this takes a few minutes sometimes to an hour, depending, or a few hours depending on how long the queue is. But when that happens, you will get a notification up over here, and you can always come back and check once that's in place. So as you can see, this is currently available, but it is being worked on. So I'll pause the recording and come back once this is available to show you. So as you can see, this is the page that we were able to grab from that Tony Robbins page. Now, not everything is perfectly lined up, but that's okay. It's really easy to customize it. For example, I got rid of the background image because I didn't want this background image. So I could go to properties and I could either put my own background image or change background color to be, say, black in this case. So once I put that in, say apply, and now you can see we've got a different looking background from what Tony had. And you can make changes all across the board here. So you can select this text and just select all of it, and you can change the style, you can change the colors to anything that you would like to do. Basically, it becomes easy for you to take another page that you own and adapt it as you want. But the cool thing is it's not just with the page, it actually works with the entire funnel. So you can take all the products, any kind of pages that you have, and you can place all of them into funnel and it will import them for you, maximum 7 at a time. Again, really powerful feature, and there's so much more to Funnel View. I won't have time to show you everything here right now, but you can read all about it if you're on the sales page. The coolest thing is that we have new features coming out every single week, and I can't wait to have you on the ride with us with Funnel View. All right, so hopefully you liked Funnel View. I mean, it's a pretty good platform, it's a pretty good software, and we're giving you a really, really good version that you can start using to build out your funnels already. It's a really incredible offer. And again, 20 seats, I think for now, when I'm looking at the numbers, we have about 18 gone, which means there's 2 left. I'll tell you this, like, we'll keep the secret bonus available for you as long as you get this on the webinar today. If you were to get this later, I cannot promise you that we can give you the secret bonus. We have to mail you this personally. We have to mail you this privately. So just FYI, if you don't get it, reach out to us, but please try and get this during the webinar, because that's when we are taking down your names and email addresses, you know, because you're buying basically on time. Okay, questions. Let me see. Let me just check, open up the chat. Okay, someone's asking, can I also upload courses in Spanish and translate them to English with this? Yes, you can. So, of course, I use English as a base language, but if you wanted to use Spanish and translate them to other languages as well, including English, you can do that. How easy it is to generate course pages? It really is quite easy. It just takes one click. Again, I'll have Dave basically demo that for you shortly if it's possible. If he's around, I've just messaged him to see if he can come and demo this for you as well. Okay, so why should I use this instead of Kajabi or Teachable? Look, Kajabi and Teachable are good platforms, but they are basically membership site builders, right? They build your membership site. They do nothing for customer retention. They literally do nothing for customer retention. There's no transcription, there's no auto translation. So it's not like your customers are going to, you know, get more value and stick around because of that. So if you want your customers to actually have a good experience, this is a software that will help them do that. Okay. Let me see more questions. Can I get in later? Look, you can, as long as the deal's open. I don't remember how long the deal's open till, but I can tell you that if you miss this price, you will end up paying the full price of $577. So as long as you're okay with that, that's okay. Because later on, the price on the full funnel will go up as well. So we'll raise the price when the launch closes. We'll raise the price on commercial to $97, with maybe a discount about $20. We'll raise the price on unlimited to $197 a year, and other price increases as well. So you'd be paying more. In fact, you'll be paying recurring for everything that I'm asking you to pay one time for right now. So don't wait. It's a fairly reasonable price for everything that you're getting. And like I said, for all intents and purposes, you're literally getting unlimited video hosting today. Right? That's pretty good. Okay, let me see. Does this work on Windows or Mac? So it's a web-based software. It works on both these platforms. You know, any platform. It's a web-based platform, so you don't need to worry about it. No, you don't need to be on camera. So, like, look, I'm not doing this on camera either. You don't need to be on camera if you don't want to. It's perfectly all right to skip that. Just for PLR, simple case, upload a, you know, ebook into our audio creation tool, and we'll create the audio for you. And you can use that, of course, to deliver as a training to your customers. Alternatively, you can take Creative Commons videos or even PLR videos from YouTube, upload them to Coursium, get transcription, get them translation ready, and you're good to go. Someone's asking, does the commercial license also have all 35 languages? No, I think the commercial license only has, let me check, I believe it only has 3 languages if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 3 languages. So it does have translation, but it only has 3 languages per video audio player. But with the unlimited version, that restriction's removed. You have all the video and audio options available. Okay. Is the training included? It is. So we have, let me see if I can show you this as well. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, all the training is included as well. So yeah, we do have some training here for you. Let me just go in here. So by the way, this is again the layout. So if you come in here, you can control your settings and everything. If you go to knowledge base, this is where you can access all the training. It's very well laid out. So you can just go through it at your own pace. You can learn how to use it. It's very easy. We'll have some bonus sessions as well. Oh, by the way, there's some unannounced bonuses in here for you. I didn't actually cover them but in this presentation, but you get access to those too when you get into this. Okay. All right. And done for you courses are here. Let me show you. So here are all the courses. Again, depending on which level you have, this is where you get all the courses. You can also see analytics, by the way. So see, our completion rate already is about 27.8%, which is good. It's better than what you would get, for example, from other courses, right? So if you were to use other courses, the completion rate there is lower. We actually show you what the completion rate is. I'll work with the team to make sure it's a bit truncated. So it's a pretty good app. You know what I'll do? I'll have Dave basically kind of follow up and give you a demo of this. But just make sure that you go to the link that you see on the screen, get access to the bundle. You can still keep your questions coming in. That is perfectly fine. In fact, I would like to answer more questions from you. I just want to make sure that you get a full demo of Coursium as well. And that's going to happen starting about now. Dave, so if you're around, if you're ready, go for it. If you're not, we'll send people another demo, extended demo for this.
Hey, Neil, thanks. Here we are inside Coursium. And I want to show you what you can do with Coursium, give you this demo to understand exactly what you can do here, all the powerful stuff you can do with Coursium. Here's your dashboard. You're going to get your bonuses here, your basic idea of your stats and such, your analytics here that go a lot more detailed into what's happened into these. And this is just a sample account that we're using here. You can look at your videos and your audios. And then this is the best part here is the done for you courses. So these are all built in for you. You've got them ready for you when you come in that you can automatically get in and start using them. All right, so here's where we add our videos. In here, the videos are added, and same thing with our audios. We add them. We can add our team members. Boom, boom, boom. We add different team members to be a part of our team that have access. Can they change password? Can they manage the team? There's a lot of options for them here. And then for your custom domains, here's where you set it up. It gives you information on how to set it up with your A record, your DNS. Other settings for the app, how you want things to be set up in general, change your password, your connections, background sounds that you can use for these videos that you add in if you want to have additional sounds. And then here's where people will actually see the pages, either your video pages and your audio pages. Of course, there's plenty of training and the help section there for if you need support. Now I'm going to show you how to create your first video course. And the first step is to add our video. So we're going to add a new video. And we can, of course, we can upload it from our computer. We can add it from a URL, from YouTube, from Vimeo, from Facebook, or from Dropbox. All of those options we have there. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab something from YouTube to show you how Creative Commons work and how quickly you can get moving with Coursium. I see a question from Stephanie. Yes, I'll explain exactly what Creative Commons is and how you can use them, how you can tell which ones you can use off of YouTube, and you can use them legally. And people, I'll just show you here. So I've searched for affiliate marketing for beginners. And then under that, we'll see here, we have the filters. Now, right away, right off the top, most likely these are copyrighted and we can't use them, right? But if we go into filters in YouTube and click here on Creative Commons, We click on that. Now it sorts through ones that have been declared as Creative Commons. What does Creative Commons mean? That you can use that any way you like. The author, the creator of the video has said, you do what you want with this video, essentially like putting it in the public domain. You can do whatever you want with this. So here's a couple videos on, here's Amazon affiliate marketing for beginners, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to click on this. And what we want to grab here is the URL for this video. So you right click on it and you copy video URL. We've done that. And we're going to go back into Coursium and go right here to YouTube and click on that and paste our URL. And then we hit upload. And then we come back to Coursium. We click on video language. We're going to set this to English, United States. And then we click on YouTube and we paste our URL and then we hit upload. And then it gives us the screen here of initializing the project. And we see the options we have here. So that is step 1, add your video course. All right, let's go to step 2. Step 2 is to create our video page. And we're going to add a new one. And then in here, we're going to add our title. This is affiliate marketing for beginners. Add a description there. And then you can put a URL here that is helpful, or whatever you want to call it, course 1, course 2. We're going to call this course 2. And it's course 2 at coursium.net. We can add our own custom logo that'll appear in the bottom right corner. Do we want to show how many people have seen it? We want to show when it was published, as it both defaulted to no. We can set how we want the open link to be read. And then as we can also, and this is where we make our money. Do we password protect this page? All right. So we're going to say yes. We're going to password protect this page. Just something simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that makes it so that people must purchase this from us through our PayPal button or Stripe button that allows us to then, that's how we make our money on this. And don't forget, with your upgrades in the bundle, you will be getting a PayPal integration that you can use. Or you can just paste the button into the page right here. So you have a lot of options on how you can get paid. So don't forget to utilize this PayPal thing, because this is the most important thing with the password. All right. So, and of course, you're going to have your custom domain. You can specify that it would only play on certain domains as well, so no one can grab your content and use it elsewhere. So it's a very secure system, very secure system. And then you click on save. And here is our course, Affiliate Marketing for Beginners, right? But if we look in it, there's nothing in there, right? So we need to add our content. That is step 3. Yes. So Stephanie, that course that we added is fully legal for us to use because it is Creative Commons. We can also use PLR. All the done for you courses that are in here are all PLR. All these things are here for you to use for your access, that you can upload those. You can make them part of your courses that you sell. We also include the additional pieces, the creatives, like the sales pages, email swipes, images that you can use on your advertising for this if you want to push it out that way. So there's so much you can do with this bundle. Neil has said that there's only so many slots available. I know he's just at 18 or so. So make sure, if this is something you want to do, you want to hop on this now to get these special bonuses that are coming with this, especially that secret bonus. All right, so we've done step 1. We've done step 2. Step 3 is we're going to bring those things together. Right, so let's go back to where our video is, the one we uploaded here. And here's the video that we have uploaded. And then we want to go right into here. And this is so simple, so simple. The page we added, Affiliate Marketing for Beginning, right there's the option, Add to Page. But first, I want to show you how we can customize this. There's stuff we can do. So we want to give this a little better name. Affiliate Marketing for Beginners. And this is going to be set to public. We can create meta info. Now, this is the kind of thing that you want to set for SEO, right? This is the stuff that will allow you to grow organically with like that unpaid traffic. this is where it happens. You have good meta info. So you want to add words in here, keywords that Google will crawl through and search and set up. So when people search for affiliate marketing for beginners, it'll show your course as one of the options. All right, so now you can actually set a separate URL. It gives you a default one, but you can set a separate URL for this particular video as well. We're not going to worry about that right now. We're not going to password protect it because our whole page has been password protected. Now, of course, you could create a second level of security and have people only buy part of the course at a time. So you decide how you want to do it. You got multiple options here. So we're going to save that. And then we're going to go into here where it says add to page. We're going to just add it to the affiliate marketing for beginners page. And now it's done. So you want to see that? See, it says video added to page. So we can go back and take a peek at what that looks like. Let's look at our video page. Here it is, affiliate marketing for beginners. There it is on our internal side. Here we can change our page settings. In our page settings, we can decide all those different features there that we want. And then let's take a look at what the actual page looks like. Remember, this is password protected. It requires our password to continue. What is our password? We said 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue. And here is our video. Click on our video. Boom, it's right there. Return to all of our videos. That's how we navigate through additional videos that are in here. That is how simple it is to create a course and begin to getting paid in Coursium. So I highly recommend you consider this. If you're still on the fence on this, let me know what your questions are that you're wondering about that. All right, I'll show you that. All right, so under the DFY courses is where you'll find all the pieces you need. Everything that comes with it. All of these are, you have resale rights, okay? We have given you, the way we purchase these to make them available for you is that we have given you, we yield to you resale rights, which means you can legally, ethically sell these. The authors and the vendors who created these made these so that other people can sell them. So it's fully legal, it's fully ethical for you to use these because they are created for this intense purpose. That's why they were created. So then you download these creatives you can set up with your page that you get, with your website. You can set all these things up that people can purchase them. You add your PayPal buttons or your Stripe button, whatever you're using. And then when they purchase them, they will then receive the email. You see how that works? You set up the button, they purchase it. In the confirmation email from PayPal, it'll give them the password that you have set. So all that is included in there. And you get, if you had just bought the basic edition, you'd get 5 done for you. If you just bought the upgraded basic edition, you would get a total of 10. But because you have purchased the bundle, you get 30 total courses. And each course has 5, 7, 10 videos in them that you can utilize. A lot of these courses come with lead magnets. These are books, PDFs that you can give away for free, that then people will then go and buy the course because they got that. You can follow up with them. There's so much you can do with this. Or you can just take these. Actually, let me show you real quick. You can take these. Let's say you already have a membership course or a website. You want to send them somewhere else, right? If you look here at the videos themselves, you can go into the video and grab an embed code. And you can go and take that and put that on your website. Make it look any way you want. Left, right, bottom with the additional transcription. And you can then customize what the player will look like. You want to show title, you want to change your colors, and you can ask for reactions, thumbs up, thumbs down. You can have transcripts. There's so many things you can do with this to customize it however you want to use it. Whether you want to use everything that's built into Coursium, whether you want to use your own website, it's all built in, ready for you to use. And here's a real cool thing, languages. Because you got the unlimited, you can do up to, I think it's 35 languages that you can then add translation. So what does it do? What it does is it grabs the audio and it converts the audio to the language you want as well. Not only does it convert the language, you can choose the voice you want to use. So each language comes with a number of male or female voices. You can adjust the pitch. You can adjust the speed of the speaking. There's so many things you can do with this to enter that global market, to really multiply your efforts super easily, because you're not having to create this content, much less change the language and do all the translation. It's all built in. So seriously, folks, this is something you want to jump on. Do it now. I know that Neil, it looks like he's extended the number a little bit here at the end, because there's some people still hanging on, and I understand you want to. Sometimes these decisions are hard to make, so you want to be able to make that decision fully informed. And I hope that this demo has helped to inform you better as to what you can really do with Coursium, and how much that it allows you to go beyond simply sending someone a video. It allows you to take these courses, whether they be the done for you that we give you ahead of time, those 30 courses. Understand, it's not just 30 videos. That's 30 courses. Each video has at least 5, some have 9 and 10 videos in them. All right, so that's hundreds of videos that you'll have ready to utilize to sell legally and ethically, so you're ready to move out on day one. You pick this up today, by dinner tonight, you are sending out social media shares, inviting people, however, and you're going to begin your whole SEO work as well. And all that can bring in more and more traffic. And the great thing is, once they see how easy this is to use, they're going to come back over and over again. When people have access this easily, they are more likely to complete their courses, which means they're more likely to come back and buy again, and more likely to share it with their friends. So looks like the timer's about gone. I suggest if you want to do this, you do this now. Find a way to make it happen. All right, so that is how Coursium works with your custom domains, all your kinds of settings, your background. Your knowledge base is rather extensive, as you can go through that. So, and that's right. Don't forget, you also, because you're getting the bundle, you're going to get the website with the PayPal integration built right in. So you don't have to figure out all that PayPal stuff. Is built into the website you'll be getting from us. So make use of that, because it is a powerful feature to help you earn even faster with Coursium. So that is Coursium, and good luck.